I realised there's no intro that's been put on. We love this. Hi, everyone. That was us waiting for an intro and there was no intro that had been added. So let me add that now. But welcome to the Survivor Now podcast.
Great start.
We are here for Spark or Snuff, where we will be looking at all the outfits coming along and saying whether we like them or don't. But obviously can't do this alone. Once again, I'm joined by the lovely Phil. Phil, how are we?
Oli, I'm doing fantastic, phenomenal even. I decided for the Spark or Snuff podcast to wear a spark myself. I didn't feel it would be right to show up in Snuff. But then again, look at how you showed up. I'm kidding. Your fit is amazing. I love your fit, Oli. I love it. I love it. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this. I look forward to this every single year. This, I believe this was your idea originally, and I just think this is so fun. Yeah, let's get to it. But first.
Of course, but we also have a special guest. Obviously, Matthew's not here today. We send our love, but we do have another icon joining us from Survivor 48. Say, how are you, my darling?
So good. You guys are such pros. You guys are so professional. I'm so good. I'm so glad I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We when it was like, who do we want? Who are we thinking? Like, we were like, who is on our wavelength of being very honest, very real, but also making sure there's facts? The one and only from last season. So we are excited. And just remember, everyone, the live chat is open, so you can give us your thoughts or whatever. But what we are here today for is Spark or Snuff. So for those of you that don't know what this is, we have scoured the internet for all of the marooning outfits. I have spent way too much of my life trying to find photos, and we have got them on this little PowerPoint, and we are going to rate them and say whether we think they are a spark or a snuff. I will say now there are no categories. We don't look at it in some certain ways. We will all have our different opinions of why we may have a spark or snuff, but we just go off vibes at the end of the day. Do we want a kind of little starter one? I've got one ready that can be like a little starter one that we have. So say I want to start with you. Okay. Spark or snuff your own outfits.
Guys, choices were made, and all of them. The middle one I'm not so mad at. The other one is a snuff, and the other one is a snuff as well. But the middle one is the best looking version of whatever. Green is not my color. I wear black on a day-to-day basis. If I don't look like I'm going to a funeral, I'm not happy. So
I love it. I love it. I gotta say, the highlighter pants alone bring it to like an ignite for me, which, by the way, that's like peak spark. So I'm gonna dig it. I dig it.
Right? It is. That's the best version. This is actually a pretty good photo.
I was going to say, like, that middle look, I loved. I remember seeing it, and I was like, I just love the trousers. I'm not going to lie, though. I like the one on the right, because it's something like I would do, like shorts and a jumper. That's like my cozy vibes. So I also rate that far right outfit. I do have some questions though. What made you obviously decide kind of these looks? What vibe were you going for? Did you have any intentions with the looks that you brought?
First, I want to say you're being generous with the right photo. Very kind. I think I just have a little bit of PTSD from the right and the left. Those are both traumatizing moments for me. The one on the right, I think I was going for like, if I don't put on a jacket, I'm going to do something else or say something else to somebody else that's going to hurt somebody's feelings. So I think I put the jacket on just to like probably like refrain from doing something else that was problematic. And then the other one, I think I was sweating. I was literally, I know where that is from, this left photo. This is from right before I started chasing Mary. And I was sweating already. And I had a jacket on. And I was like, I got to take this off. And when I took it off, I was like, oh my gosh, this is all sweat. So then to cover that up a little bit, I doused myself in water because I was like, that seems less gross to be covered in water than in sweat. So whatever. They're both hot mess looks. And the socks being rolled up all the way that high, I can't. It's just too much going on.
I love it. Utility and fashion all in one.
And that's what we want here. We want to make sure that there is fashion with it, but there's also some Like, it makes sense. So just a reminder, everyone, if you like it, you spark it. If you don't, you snuff it. And if you really, really, really like it, it's an ignite. And then we might have some other phrases like kind of jotted in there as well. So just follow along. But we are going to start off with the 49 cast now. And we are going to go to our first person from the Hina tribe. And I hope I've said that name correctly.
The who tribe?
Stephen. I want to say it's Hina. Hina?
They're getting out of control.
Yeah, couldn't tell you the names. But
I never know what it's. I never know the actual pronunciation, and a lot of times I read it, and I'm just like, okay, this is my best guess, but we will just have to wait and see. I have no.
They're making stuff up now.
Oh, fully. But right, we've got Stephen here, so I'm going to go to Phil first. Phil, your thoughts on Stephen's looks?
Well, you know what's so funny? I mean, this guy is dressed like he is out for post-work drinks, and he is on the island still looking somehow fresh. In that middle photo, he almost has like an Elvis curl dangling down that is like really kind of working for him. And it's very strange. I mean, on the left there, I think that might be a different shirt. Like that, he looks like he's like about to step into like a club, you know? And then on the right, on the photo on the right is maybe the only photo where he is a bit more lax. It's giving like high school gym class. Like, you know, he went into the locker room, got changed into a quick shirt and shorts, and now he's out there playing a little bit of ball. The truth is, all things considered, this man is on an island. He's still looking pretty fresh in all three photos. I think that this is going to be my first spark.
Nice. Okay, Say.
Okay, well, why am I following Phil? You should have let me go first. So it was like the one on the right, that's the first photo that I look at. The sweat neck or the sweat stain is throwing me all the way off. So that's a snuff look for me, that one. But I'll give you an overall, okay? Just let me go photo to photo. Okay, bear with me. The thigh exposure on that first photo on the right, too. Okay, I see you poking through, trying to show you little muscles. That's a vibe. At the middle photo, he looks phenomenal in this middle photo. It's
unbelievable.
The daring choice to wear white sneakers. I'm assuming they're white with white socks. Like, he's like, I'm here and I want to show you that I'm here to play. I don't care if I get my white stuff ruined. And then the left photo, this looks like it would be in the pamphlet of Facebook's like diversity and inclusion pamphlet, like where they're all in a circle and they're talking to each other. Like, that is what that reminds me of. So I'm going to overall give him a spark because he got two looks that I can vibe with. The sweat neck is the only one that I don't vibe with.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, before I get to my opinion, Zans is in the chat, who is also Phil's #1 fan, but also he's Say's #1 fan as well today. So just sending some love there. Do you know what? When I saw this look from Stephen, it gave me Sam from 47.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you see the vision. Yeah. Like, it gave me that straight away, and it's like, I remember sparking his look, so I think you know where this is going for that. I do like the fact on the sweaty photo, I like that it's orange. I like that it's a different color. I love it when people don't just do like the same green for every single look. Like your highlights pants, love, because it's a different kind of green we saw. So overall, I do have to give the looks a spark because I do think they also match his vibe. Like you can tell that his clothes match his personality, which I love.
He's giving relaxed CEO. Yeah.
Definitely relaxed CEO. I was going to say, it's like young professional working his way up the ladder. You know, again, like post-work drinks in a human, truly.
Well, funny enough, isn't he the like NASA person? So there we go.
I know nothing about these people except I know nothing. So
Say, if you had seen our draft, trust me, same. Like, everyone else prepared, and I just went, I like the look of this.
Off the cuff.
I did no background research.
I love it.
Everyone else went for strategy. I went for vibes, as per usual. But we're going to move on to the next person, which is Michelle, or MC. So say you wanted to go first.
Yes, let me start. Okay, because Phil has too many good explanations. My turn. The right photo, I love this. I love a patchwork top in itself. Whatever it is, color blocking is the word. Embarrassing that I didn't say that. But I love that on her because she was like, you know what? They want me to choose one color. I'm a daredevil. I'm choosing all of the colors. Like, what a choice. I don't even know how that made it past wardrobe because I'm doing that next time. Middle photo. Oh my God, not you showing your abs. Okay. I like this look too because the sports bra is the same color as the pants. So how can I not stand? It just looks happy. And then the photo on the left. Okay, I will say she looks a little bit more buttoned up on the left photo. Like it's giving, I just don't want to get flagged at school for not being in dress code. That's the only look that I'm not vibing with. So I'm going to give her an overall spark.
Nice.
Oli?
Phil? Me to go or you?
Oli.
Me, okay. Agreed. Abs, the abs of it all, I love. I love this neon, like green, yellow moment. It's cute. I think, yeah, the left, it's very much like, this is my challenge outfit. I'm gonna, I don't need much. It's all probably gonna get muddy and wet and sandy and everything. That patchwork, though, I think that is one of my favorite. I've already seen most of the looks, obviously. That is one of my favorite because she really said, yes, I am on this tribe, but I'm going to give you a little hint of that tribe. I'm going to give you a little hint of that tribe. And it's kind of almost like she could go onto any tribe and the top works. So that top alone gets an ignite. But overall, I will give it a very flameful spark. There's a lot of flames going there in that spark. Phil?
I am feeling these fits. Now, to start, if I had abs like those, I think I'd be rocking that same fit, always sneaking away to peek all day long just to intimidate, especially on Survivor. That's where you're supposed to be hey, look at what I got going on here. However, I think that this could work against her. I think it is so obvious that she is shredded. She's going to be awesome in challenges, and I think it's going to work really, really well for her at the start. But later on in the game, I wonder if people are going to be like, dude, do you see how ripped she is? There is no way we can keep her in the game. Come on. However, from a fashion perspective, I mean, honestly, this is a 3 out of 3. I really like the color block. I also like the fact that I was really trying to look to see if that's exactly what I was seeing. What is wrapped around her waist there in the second photo is that same color block shirt. And I just think that, to your point, Oli, before, I love when survivors do not just stick to one color all around and instead sort of hang around a color palette. And she's killing it. Michelle, honestly, close to an ignite. I'm going to give it a spark.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I agree, y'all. And you made a fantastic point about showing off her ass. I didn't even think about that because I know if I had been out there, I'd have been like, she got to go. She got to go. She makes me look bad. But I will say that if I had her abs, I'd be doing unnecessary shit to show people I have abs. They would have to pull me into a confessional and be like, you need to put a shirt on for this one. I'm like, no.
No. Absolutely not. And I just pulled up that comment where Zan says that athletic fit gives post-merge paranoia. Definitely. And also, Dreadful Ruby says, I see say, and I click. It's that simple. So we got the say fans coming in. Right. We are going to move on to our third member of this tribe, which is Matt.
Don't start with me.
Ollie, you start.
Shall I start?
Mm-hmm.
If he was going for, I am the older guy and I want to try and look cool, that shirt is the assignment for him. Now, I'm saying this as someone that has currently flowers on their shirt. I don't know if that shirt is my vibe. I will say on the third photo, I like the stripy trousers, or the shorts, sorry. I like the stripy shorts. They're fun, they're cool. I feel like this kind of goes with his vibe. That's the thing. It's definitely not my vibe, but I see that it's his vibe. So I'm kind of okay with it. So here's a new term, say. I'm not going to give it a spark, but I'm going to give it embers.
Okay.
So, like, the potential. There's potential there. So, I'm going to give it some embers. I'm not giving it a full spark, but I can see what he was going with. So, whoever wants to go next.
Do you have nicer things to say, Phil?
You know,
I want to be in the middle. I want us to end on a high note. Are you going to say nicer things?
I think I am going to end up snuffing these photos at the very least.
Okay.
And I guess I feel like I buried my lead here, so I'll just bulldoze as I do at times.
Okay.
I think one of the coolest aspects of Matt's whole entire look is his locks. And in these 3 photos, his locks are so obfuscated by everything else going on around that it is forcing me to snuff based on the 3 photos I have available. First and foremost, that second photo looks like it was taken. That's like a screenshot from Survivor Borneo. Like that literally does not look like a 2025 season. I don't know how you found that, but the first just overall, we have to say when we spitting out a drink. Anyways, I just think that one of the coolest parts about Matt, something that I was so excited about when I saw him, was like he had this head full of locks, like long locks. You could tell that he's dedicated a lot of time to it, and it does give off parts of his vibe. I just hate that in these photos, I just feel like you can't really see them. And I feel like you can see them most in the first photo. But at the end of the day, they're too hidden for me. And, I believe that I will probably like these exact fits a lot more when I'm seeing them more, moving and grooving. But in these 3 photos, I am going to have to snuff you, Matt, and I hate it.
Okay, well, I'm going to look like the butthole here, and I'm okay with that. I can't be nice to everybody. It's just not in me anyway. Okay, let me start with this. I know our marshals hate to see this man coming because there's just so much going. The worst thing you can do, and the reason why I usually wear all black, is if there's too much going on for me. It's just that there's too much going on for me. The shirt is throwing me all the way off. It looks like he's on one of those trips to Hawaii where like you stained your shirt in your commute, and then you had to stop at the gift shop and get a shirt, and this is all they had. That's what that shirt is giving to me. And it's like, you're going to be on TV. I know they approve certain things and whatever, but choices were made here. You submitted this shirt. This shirt was a choice. The shorts, I hate stripes. I cannot stand it on anybody. I don't care how slender you are, how old you are, how young you are. I hate people in stripes. Personal thing, I know. I hate that I'm attacking you right now, Matt, but like it's just throwing me all the way off. And the other thing that Phil mentioned that I absolutely 100% agree with, because when I first saw Matt on Twitter, I was like, oh, this dude is cool. He has dreads. I love people with dreads because you have to have a certain sense of like confidence, I feel, to rock dreads and to like really do the whole thing and dedication to how many years or whatever. And the beard. I'm also a big fan of beards. And I was like, this dude looks cool. Like, he almost looks like if you were working with him in corporate space, and he would never complain about you to HR. He just gets off that vibe. Like, he's just going to check and leave.
Hilarious.
But the looks are throwing me off. Every single one of them I hate. And, God, I'm giving my last comment to myself because if I meet this person meet him in person, I don't want to get punched. So I'm just going to stop it.
So are you sparking it or are you snuffing it?
I'm snuffing it.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure, to be honest. I'm just going to show some comments here. Chris Dixon is in the chat saying, yeah, I agree. He just looks like the kind of guy who would dress that way. And if he's happy, I'm happy. Right. And also Zan says, I'm throwing away all my striped clothes right now. So that is the state effect.
Hilarious.
Okay, we are going on to the next person, which is Sophie, which is one of 2 Sophies. This is the Sophie with the E. There is a Sophie without one. So I'm going to go to Phil first. Phil, what are your thoughts?
Look, Sophie is on the yellow tribe, so maybe this is a bit simple. But at the end of the day, she looks like a ball of sunshine. And again, that first photo, like it like made me smile immediately. My eyes went right to that first photo, and it like reminds me of calling out at the games. Maybe you went to a really big like college football school, and she's in the crowd cheering all the people. It's just she's also clapping in the third photo. She just looks overly supportive. And again, this isn't necessarily about her outfit; it's more about the vibe. But the truth is, like, it is the yellow. I think that the yellow of her outfit adds like a sunshiny sort of feeling to her overall. If I gotta keep it real,
Yes.
the photo that I like the least is the one in the middle, because I feel like there is less of that sunshiny sort of vibe, but she's also wearing less yellow. That's a little bit more like almost like a mango color. But I do say overall, I am gonna give her a spark, because even the middle photo, she looks like she's standing on business. I love the shorts, and I like that they're like a little bit parachuted. Like, I know we're really into like wide pants these days. These are like wide shorts. Like, I don't know, they're really cool. It seems like, and I'm gonna give this a spark. I'm into it.
Nice.
You guys are such good humans. Ugh, I love that. I'm going last.
Okay, then that's my cue.
I like that.
I love the shorts in the middle, just because it's not a yellow. It's almost like a peachy color, so I don't mind them. I get the vibe you're going for, Phil, in the sense of it's very much a ray of sunshine. She's looking really happy and all that. My question is, no, they are not denim. So that's fine. If they were denim, I would have had my biggest issue. I am scared that they are white, though. They are not going to be white by the end. Even after day one. I don't know. I was trying to figure out. They're kind of sunflowers on the top.
Yeah, they're sunflowers. Like, it's all so happy-go-lucky, springy.
Yes.
It's all.
And you know what? Because actually, if you look at the left photo, even like the detail of the shoulder thing, because there's like a little frill there, and it's just this kind of like, yeah, okay, Phil, okay. Yeah, I'll give this one a spark, but it's nothing like amazing to me.
Okay. I'm going to start with the highs, and then we're going to go to the lows. The high is this. The white was actually the one thing that I liked. I feel like white is a choice, especially since they go out of their way to make you as dirty as possible, right? I can get behind that. Any statement piece. That's her statement piece. The other high is, I don't know if people know this, but to get your nails done before you go to Survivor is a choice, and I get behind it. I think her nails are done. Her nails.
She's got one orange, one pink.
That is a girl after my heart. She's trying to become my best friend, because to have your nails done, knowing that you are going to destroy them, you're like, I just want y'all to know that I can afford to get my nails done, and that like I'm here because I want the money, not because I need the money. Choices were made. Love that. I can get around that.
I love that.
The other thing that I love is this belt. I was like, no, I'm not wearing a belt. Like, I am not going to have this belt with me. But a belt would have been useful. Like, there's so many things that you could use a belt for. I can't think of them right now, but I'm sure there's a reason. She seems like a girl who makes decisions based off of, it actually being useful. There's a better term for it, but I can't think of it right now. Anyways, you know what I mean. The lows. Now we're getting to the lows, because the low is this. She looks older than I'm sure she is. Like, she looks like a PTA mom to me, especially like what threw me. I know, Phil, you said in the first photo on the left where she's screaming, she literally looks like somebody's soccer mom. And I'm like, what is going on? You look so old, and I know you're so young. The one in the middle, I know she looks like she's standing on business, but it's giving dodgeball, PE dodgeball. And I'm like, God, I just can't. I hate that on her. Oh my God, that's so mean. She looks amazing, but like, I just don't love this for her. I think it's the socks that are throwing me off. The right photo is the one that I like the most because of the white pants. And I do love yellow on her. Yellow looks phenomenal on you. I'm not saying you can't dress. This is a snuff for me.
First of all, I love the honesty. And honestly, once you started saying it, I feel like I started to sort of not fully shift over, but I totally see what you're seeing. I think the dodgeball reference could not be more true. Genuinely.
And maybe she did this to look older, skewing. Like, she wants to look older because older people tend to do better in the game, which, like, I can get behind if there's rationale. But, like, it aged her so much for me. And I'm like, she has a youthful energy. I see that. But I was like, I'm confused.
I feel like it's how she's, because I don't know if that is a jacket or a shawl or whatever. I feel like it's how she's holding the shawl. That brings like an older energy. I feel like if she had it wrapped around her waist and like we got to see the top, I feel like we would see a bit of a younger like feel. There would be a younger feel there. Like,
for the record, I started off with positives, so I did have positive things to say. I don't want it to feel like I'm dogpiling her.
No. Well, don't worry. You're not the only one to snuff, because Zan said, "Snuff for me. What is this Easter at the country?"
Nice. Literally, I'm like, Easter. I'm confused.
And then Dreadful Ruby says, "White pants are wild," which I mean, yes.
They are.
Okay, we have got 2 more people on the Hina tribe, and I really hope I'm saying the name right. And this next one is Jason. And I want to start off by saying the middle photo, I found this and I was like, I don't care. This is being used. Like you wanted joy. Like, Phil, you said obviously with Sophie that you saw joy. I think Jason's just topped that. Now, I'm going to start off with the negatives first, because this man is wearing jeans.
I love these.
And look, I've never been on Survivor. Will I ever? Probably not. I know if I ever go on Survivor, if they say to me, "We'd like you to wear jeans," I would sit there and look at the producers and go, "No, I am not wearing jeans. If there is one practicality thing, I am not wearing jeans." So that I'm like, I like the top in the first 2 photos, but the star of the moment for me is the 2 colored shorts. Like, if there is one thing in this entire like podcast that I will wear and I will be like, please give me, it's those shorts. I would wear those shorts in a heartbeat. So even though he's got jeans, the shorts make up for it for me. So I will give him a spark for the shorts alone.
Let me go. I love neutrals. I love black and neutrals. My sister says you got to get out of the neutral zone. So anybody who wears neutrals, a palette like that, they're after my heart. That is the pros here. I love the shorts. The shorts, the 2-tone shorts. I told you I love anything color blocked in a way, like whatever. It's just something I like. And the socks, like, I don't like them rolled up. I will never stand by that. But I do like the brown socks. The shirt in the, oh my gosh, not me having to go like this. I hate that for me. The shirt in the left, I really like. I feel like that's from Zara, and I shop at Zara a lot. So I think he's trying to, I'm sure he got that from Zara. I'm convinced myself already. And let's see. The jeans, I do think that is too much. And I know he was sweating his ass off, and I feel so bad for him. Are those prescription glasses or vibes? Are those for vibes?
I think
I think prescription.
I thought those were for vibes. If it was for vibes, I could have gotten behind it. Since it's prescription, I don't really care too much for it. Overall, I'm gonna give him Spark because of the color palette, not because of the cut. Because to be honest with you, the one on the right, oh my god, who do I think I am? I feel like that girl from The Incredibles, the fashion girl who has way too many opinions, the little short lady.
Edna
Mode. Yes.
Edna Mode.
But the one on the right, it's almost giving. I don't know if is the shirt too big for him, or is there a shirt that goes like that where it's supposed to be right?
Yeah, that, like, to be fair, like well, I mean, I'm only speaking in the UK and it's all an American show. The oversized boxy fit is coming in, so I could see that being the case for it.
Okay, that's the right term, boxy fit. I don't really like the fit on him, but overall, I'm gonna give it a Spark.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I know, even though I had more negative stuff to say.
Oh no, please. My email was not about you. My oh Lord Jesus was about the decisions made to wear any of this. Not only on the island, but even in real life. Jason is literally on my draft team. I want him to win. I actually have seen him play Super Smash Brothers, not in real life, just on the internet. I cannot endorse anything that I'm seeing here. Not a single thing. I'm gonna run it down. Yes, he got that shirt from Zara. Zara is historically known for one-time wears. Their stuff breaks and gets busted and has holes in it so easily. For him to wear a Zara shirt out on the island, ridiculous. We talked about a belt and how awesome a belt is on Survivor. He clearly needs one. If you see where his pants are cutting off in that first photo, his pants are hanging down his behind. He needs to pick them up, and he needs a belt. And you can see he doesn't have a belt because in the second photo, you can literally see his waistline, and he does not have a belt. I also don't like when you wear those really nice shirts with jeans. I prefer those with slacks, and he went with jeans. The last photo, I'm so sorry. I hate the boxy, super long sleeve or long sleeved, short sleeve shirts. Ugh, none of this is for me. Yeah. Love Jason as a human. He's literally on my draft. I hope you win the whole entire game, Jason. But it's only to get you some money so you can buy some more fits because these are not it for me. The only thing that I will endorse, to your point, Ali, are the two-tone shorts. I think that those are pretty darn cool. I still do not like how he styled it.
Well, okay, wait a minute. I'm not sparking him that. I'm snuffing it because you know what? I'm trying to be nice. And you're right. Everything that Phil said, it's not a vibe. And not you coming for Zara because I literally love Zara.
I literally clocked that as well.
I was like, is he reading me? Is this play about me?
No, please, never.
Oh my God, you're right. I didn't notice his pants hanging down, but when you said that,
his pants are definitely below his behind. My mother had taught me that when I was in 4th grade. She was like, you were going to pick up your pants and you were going to wear a belt every single day. And I think this man needs a belt.
Yes. This is that was such a good read. Okay, yeah, I'm snuffing it too.
I'm still keeping my spark only purely because of the shorts. Like I can't not. The shorts have a hold on me there. But we are going to go to our final person now on this tribe, which is Christina.
I'm sorry, Ali. Can we throw up Zan's most recent comment?
Yes, this one
because it's true. They're already sagging on like day one. In the cast photo. If he loses any weight, he can't even use the jeans anymore. Thank you, Zans. Jesus. Anyways, let's move on to Christina. It's her time.
See, Zan's coming in Phil's defense as always. Who wants to start off on Christina?
I'll start. I'm going to be fast, okay? Love her. She seems nice. I hate all of these looks. I just feel like maybe she dressed for all of the weather, like any possibilities or whatever. But she doesn't look comfortable to me. She looks uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't have a good reason for not liking it besides I don't like these on her. Like the middle shorts I hate those. Love her. I don't know her, but love her is very strong. I don't mean that. She looks nice. I like burnt orange. That's a pretty color on her. The top thing, button down sweater. I'm not really sure the material, but that's okay. I don't know. I don't like it. Snuff.
Now look, this might be a little surprising. I love these fits, and I'm going to keep it a buck. Those shorts, I dig it. That's the type of short that you can wear with a plain top because the shorts are doing the work. And frankly, that's exactly what she's doing here. I think she's rocking it. I think these warm tones look good with her skin tone. I love the fact that she wore the slacks. Like I said, someone else was missing the slacks. Who was it? Jason? Yep. She's got the slacks on with the sort of shawl cardigan vibe. And it looks like they have like sort of like flowers on it. I really like a printed shawl, printed cardigan. The truth is, this is my first Ignite. Crazy how things change. And look, we've been lined up for so much of this, but I think that this is my Ignite.
Listen, I like get behind it. All your reasoning was pretty good. I didn't even have any reasoning. That's why I was like, I have to snuff it. I don't really know what I like.
I am agreeing with Phil. I love the shorts. See, I am that type of person. I like to wear something that has pattern, and then everything else is kind of plain, because it then makes that thing the statement. So like what she's done in the middle photo, like, is a girl after my own heart. I'm like, yep, there is the pattern, and then there is the plain. So sorry,
Christina. They are paid actors. Paid.
That's hilarious.
I wish I was a paid
really
actor.
funny.
The thing is, the slacks, it's, for me, it is the kind of the durability of it all. Like, she's going to be able to wear those every single day on the island, unlike the jeans. And I don't mind the shawl cardigan wrap thing. Like, I like it. But like, I love the fact we've got an ignite, we've got a snuff, and then I'm just going to be in the middle sparking it. So that's where we're going again.
I'm never starting.
Say, you're actually hilarious to me. I'm like,
I was going to say, I'm so sorry. Zan's also likes Christina's look.
I think it's me. It's a me thing. I will say the burnt orange. I said this before. It looks nice.
Yeah.
The color is pretty on her.
It does. It does. Also, it's so funny. You would think that I was just Zan's typing on like another like computer. Me and Zan's are always locked in. I love it. I love it.
I was gonna say, like, 48, when we were doing 48 coverage, the meme was Zan's always gonna come to Phil's defense, and we were just there like, yeah, that's fine.
look,
okay, so that is all of the Hina tribe. So we are going to move straight over to the Keeley tribe. I'm hoping that's the name. And we're starting off with Alex. I couldn't get a photo of him in the challenge clothes, but this is as good as I got.
I think it's a little, I'm sorry, I'm going to start here.
Yeah.
I think it's a little too reined in. And it's ironic because like I got on Jason for like the jeans and the this, the there's like, I didn't think that anything was really working together. This does work together. It's like almost too plain for me.
But this guy has the print you love.
Right.
Print.
I think the part, like, it is not on him. I'm so sorry. This is like my Christina, it feels like, because I wish that I could find the words, and I usually can. And right now I just can't.
I'm glad you feel that. Now
I feel very unsettled by like the fit. I don't know why. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna stuff it.
Okay. Say, do you want to go first, or
no? Oli, your turn. I'm never doing that
again. I like the top because, again, there is the pattern. I love that there is a bit of personality with a pattern shirt. There's jeans. Do you know what?
It's very plain. Like, it's not.
No, but I don't like. Why are you wearing jeans in a sandy beach that you can't wear as soon as they get wet? This is my moan to the producers. Stop forcing them to wear jeans. I mean, the jacket, like the blazer, obviously, from what I know, he works on Capitol Hill. Like it's giving that I do business.
That's obvious.
Like all that. So like that matches the vibe. Do you know what? Honestly, Zan's just said it perfectly. It gives he let production talk him into this wardrobe.
That's honestly such a good comment.
So, Zan, would you like to come up here and just take my spot? Because
we'll have all four of us here. I am gonna give it an Ember just because I like the shirt. I like the white shoes. I think the jacket fits his vibe. It's nothing new and special, and I hate the jeans. Go on, say.
The only thing I like about this look is his smile. There's literally nothing else going for me. And he gives, you know what's sad is he gives ordinary. Like if I was passing him on the street, wouldn't look twice. And that is sad because I'm sure he's so interesting, but his look is so uninteresting, especially going off the heels of all those very loud looks that we got to see. this is maybe he purposely wanted to blend in with the background or like fade into the background and not be noticed. If that was the goal, he has nailed it. Hit that right out of the park. I love that for him. But even he could have spiced it up with some jewelry. I would have gotten behind a gaudy chain, like a Cuban link. I don't care, something. Because
I think he has like a bracelet on one of his wrists.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he has a little watch thing going on, but I agree with Say. I mean, and that's almost like the whole point. Like, the only thing I can say about this, because the truth is, he's honestly not breaking any of my conventions, or
right.
like there are like everything that he's doing is honestly something that I would do. It's just like very plain Jane, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But the smile was lovely. Keep the smile.
A lovely smile. You see how I led with kindness?
I love it.
And it went downhill. So I'm gonna, in short, Snuff. I always forget you have Ember, but it's a Snuff for me.
Okay, really quick. By the way, Ember did not exist before the 10 minutes into this podcast.
We had Ember. No, we had Ember last season. Me and
did we have Ember? I remember when we started Ignite. Ollie likes to add to the add some little like micro zones, which I respect.
Phil, Matthew can back me up on this. Embers became a thing last season.
Okay.
If there's one thing I remember, it's definitely last season, and I think actually Matthew started it.
Section. I'm gonna create like a third, like another micro section at some point.
I'll be coming. He'll be like smoke next year.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Smoke. It's like when the smoke is coming up, but it's not quite an ember. I like that. It's actually a really good one. Yeah. This is a smoke.
Smoke's even. Well, no. Okay. We'll continue. Right. We're moving on. We've got Nicole, who was my first draft pick, and I love them to pieces. So part of me is like, anything they do, I will not be mad at. So I'm just going to kick it off by saying Nicole gets a spark because everything fits their vibe, and I love that blue on them. Like, that's such a nice blue.
I love that you use the correct pronouns. First of all, let's give claps for that. They, them, there. I'm assuming. So I want to follow suit. Mm-hmm. Are you done before I cut you off? Okay. Yeah. Although I love Nicole's name, very ordinary name, but that's the most I can give her. The rest of it is kind of blah. Like, it's giving construction. Oh my gosh. Did I use the right pronouns? No, I did. Okay. They give off construction. And I don't work around a lot of construction people. So for me to pull that out of nowhere is saying a lot. And the middle one, oh, that's all blue. I thought it was all black. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give Nicole one extra point because her clothes change color when they're wet. But overall, it's still a Snuff for me. It's boring. It's like, maybe the blue is hard. Okay, maybe we're being hard on the blue tribe. Maybe it's just really hard to find interesting blue clothes. So you know what? Let me change it to an ember. For the sake of, you might have gone into Old Navy because that's what this is giving. And this was the most creative you could get.
So first and foremost, I feel like I'm still judging Alex here. He's still looking at me. But to Nicole here. Nicole is getting a Snuff from me. I have already brought this up. When people wear just like a one tone, and honestly, like the thing that's really throwing it there is that middle photo.
Yes!
That middle photo is like completely throwing me off. It's just like one base color,
right,
top all the way down to bottom, like almost looks like a jumper because there's no dynamicism, there's no pattern. It's just plain on plain. Also cargo shorts.
Oh.
I mean, like, I rocked cargo shorts back in 6th grade. I don't know, you would never catch me dead in some cargos at my current age. There's just nothing going on here that I am like, at least in the middle photo. I will say that photo on the left is rocking. Mm-hmm. That is their best photo to me. Mm-hmm. I like the open collar, and once again, and you know, there's like layers, right? There's dynamicism, which I can appreciate. But I just
it's so blah.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I need to say how I feel, and Nicole, you have the same name as my sister. You are just you don't have the same fashion, my friend. I'm not feeling this, and I'm gonna give you a stuff. And honestly, maybe Alex might have put you under too. I don't know why he's in your photo. You were gonna be a Snuff today.
We blame. It's fine.
Can I say this is so fun? I literally, I don't want to talk about their gameplay. I just love judging their outfits.
That's why we knew perfect person. I'm still going to give them a Spark because I love it. And Zan's pet makes comment. It could easily be a Spark. Nicole seems to know how to wear it, and that's where my vibes are coming from.
I hope Nicole has like another fit. You know how like deep in the game you sometimes see like another fit,
like even a tan shirt.
Well, yeah, I feel like the whole thing is like I can see a vision where they're actually putting that on, but just I really think it's that middle one that's throwing me off. It's just all one tone, and it's.
Unfortunately, CBS did not put out many photos for me to use, so I had to literally get creative and spend 6 hours looking through videos. So we're moving on to Jake.
Well, Jake's just like a buff. I mean, look, this is the thing about Jake. Okay. If I was like he's like half wearing his shirt there, okay, let's call it out, and he's ripped, so he's like he looks good. Like I have to spark it, but the truth is like it's just because he's it's actually a famous line from Usher. He talked about it. There's an award show where he just like wore like a blazer, a blazer like this with just like no shirt at all underneath. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to the award show in my 6-pack. And like some people are afforded that. I am not. Jake is. And so Jake is coming across better because he is half wearing a shirt. And so I am going to spark because it is what it is, And that's the thing. I haven't even talked about the photo to the left because I don't even care about that. The photo of the middle and the right, he's just that's a good look for him. He knows what he's doing. Jeans aside. It's working for him.
I was about to call y'all out on the jeans. Oli.
I'm trying to get the photo up because I prefer that. Like, I like the shirt. I like the shirt on him. However, if this was his shirt that he wore,
I
love it more. His promo shirt, I was like, this is personality. There is like some funness. I feel like he definitely toned down his personality, like for his pose. In the sense, I get it. Jeans. That's the third people now. And I even feel like his challenge outfit like matches kind of his vibe. I like the fact that there is a different color with orange shoes, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna spark it, but it's not like anything interesting to me.
I think it's just the blue. I think they just cannot find cool blue clothing. He gives off dad vibes. So even the outfit, on the left, this is something you pick up your kids from school in. It's like, let me throw on this crew neck, let me put on these slacks, and then some colorful shoes, just for the hell of it. Okay? Great smile, great tattoos, and I'll consider that as a part of the outfit too, because those are the clothes you choose to wear, the art you choose to wear. So I'm gonna give him points for that. Okay. I hate anything that reminds me of David, and this unbuttoned shirt thing is David. Okay, and lead with your personality, not with your muscles. Thank you very much. I hope he has more of a personality than his clothing is leading me to believe, and I'm sure he does. And Jake, this is not about you. I'm sure you're amazing, but I hate this look because you look like David. And for that, I'm giving you a snuff. Love David, hate David, but you know.
See, I love the fact you said it was the shirt that reminded you of David, because it's the fact it's the vest top for me that reminds me of David, because that's all David wore. The vest and then like the sandals.
And I just know this man's going to be like, I have 6 nipples. Like, all right, we don't have to one up each other every single time.
It's fine. We love David on this podcast.
Oh, I'm obsessed with David, but I have to talk shit about David.
It's the rite of passage. Right, we're moving on to the next person, which is Annie. Or is Kimberly?
Spark. I love it. She is full of personality. That middle photo, the shimmer on that, unbelievable. The American flag on the shorts there, and the photo on the left. I am digging everything here, in the pink hair. I mean, literally, I think that there is not a single thing that Trashy Annie. By the way, I am not calling her Trashy. That is like her name.
That's
Yeah, I remember the first few times I heard people call her that, I was like, "Yo, everyone, relax." No, but every one of these photos, she looks fantastic, and even the stars on her pants in the middle photo. You know what? This is another Ignite for me. Boom. This is my Blue Tribe Ignite. I'm into this. All three.
Say.
I was gonna start. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't start up. I was gonna say Ignite. I love people who can show me their personality before she even talks. She has on eyeshadow. This girl wore eyeshadow in Fiji. You have me, okay? You're a woman after my heart. She matched her eyeshadow with the shimmer on her pants. Like, I know you did that on purpose. So very intentional. With the pink hair, that's also a part of your outfit. She gets points for that because it's always with her. So she'll always have a splash of pink. And you know what? I think I also gave her Ignite because it's the only thing from the Blue Tribe that's been giving me something lately. The middle outfit is the reason she got my Ignite. Now, let me go over to these American flag shorts. I'm not the most patriotic, whatever, but I love this on her. And I love this purpley blue top thingy she got going on. She has so many different lengths, textures, and all this different stuff going on. Like, she really wasn't gonna just choose this one simple outfit. The other ones were all simple across the board. Like, she has so much versatility. I can't wait to see her looks at Tribal.
What would you do if I said that I wanted to stuff this?
I
just wanted to see that reaction. I never was going to. I just wanted to goop.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm fully with both of you. I mean, that jumper, yes. The American shorts, they are jeans. It's fine. This is the one exception that I'm going to be okay with jeans. Yeah, the starch leggings, yes, it's all working for me. I think we're all in agreement here. It's a full-on Ignite. Like, it's a full row of Ignites. So, like, Annie, well done.
Let's go, Annie.
I hope she wears eyeshadow the whole season. That will geek me out.
Okay, we are going to Jeremiah.
Isn't he a ball of sunshine? Ollie, you go first.
Do you know what? I love the fact that he wore pink trousers. I love that it was, I know I'm on the Blue Tribe, but I'm going to show something off different. And I like this blue, like the blue top that he's worn. There is something, I like that he's gone different shades of blue in the sense of, because you've got a really light blue t-shirt and then a really dark blue shirt. There's versatility. I'm not mad at the knee-high socks. Oh, no, wait, actually, I've just seen the pattern of them. I'm tolerable of the knee-high socks. I'm going to give it a spark because it's not bad. It fits his personality. So I'm going to give it like a slight spark.
Now we're just saying anything.
My opinion was changing as I was probably looking at it. And I was like, wait a second. I don't like it as much as I thought I did.
Phil has to go. I gotta find nice.
You got it. I am, this is the truth. My first instinct, if I'm being honest, was to immediately be like, this is looking like a Snuff. But I think the more I started to look into things, I started to understand why Oli, about 40 minutes ago, created Ember. Because I think that this is a perfect Ember for me. I cannot give him the full spark. I do not feel it. However, he's definitely not a Snuff. He's not a Snuff at all. Just like Oli, I remember this is something we had in common in Spark or Snuffs from past. I also really like when people are not sticking to, I'm on the Blue Tribe, everything I'm wearing has to be blue. Again, with love, like that was my issue with Nicole's fit. It was not even just that it was all blue, it was all the same exact blue. Jeremiah is on the Blue Tribe in some pink freaking pants. That is sick. I love that. But I also noticed that he did the sort of sandwich thing where those Birkenstocks, if you look close, the strap is the navy blue. So I'm really into it. His hands are also very dirty if you look closely. And so honestly, the only thing that is like genuinely offensive to me are those socks. They do not need to be all the way up there, and the pattern is not for me. It is almost keeping him out of a spark, but he does not in any world deserve a snuff from me. I'm giving him an ember, and I'm so happy you came up with that 40 minutes ago, Oli.
You're welcome. I'm glad that my thing that I used all the way last time is being used. I'm so glad it became relevant.
Stop! You guys are so funny. Okay, it only takes one thing to turn me off, and the socks really threw me off. That was the first thing I noticed. I couldn't even look at anything else. The pattern was so harsh for me. And after coming off of Trashy Annie, maybe he should have been before Trashy Annie, because I went from my highest high to my lowest low. And I think that's why I'm being so critical of him. It is so boring. I do appreciate the muscles in his legs. Very great. But that's the only thing that I can appreciate from this. Nice light blue, probably complements his eyes, but guess what? I can't see your eyes. So all I have to go off of is these socks, which take all of my eye grab. And then I didn't even notice the shoes because the socks were so hard. I don't know why I keep harping on these socks. These socks are awful.
They're very prominent.
The seashell, is this a seashell or a honeycomb print on this?
It looks like honeycomb. Or actually looks like circles.
I cannot. It's almost like somebody had a water gun and held it up at him and was like, you cannot play this game unless you wear this shirt. I feel like he was forced into wearing. I pray he was forced into wearing this. And I pray he doesn't pick it up again off the island. I pray he offers it to someone else and maybe lets them wear it. Maybe I'd like it more if it was unbuttoned a little more. And I don't know. I just hate it. So it's a snuff. And I don't hate you, Jeremiah. I hate these clothes.
We love that you had to preference that. Zan also agrees, snuff for those socks, get out of here. Yeah. And I've got a couple of things from Annie's that I didn't pull up. Annie looking like a rock star as well. And we all did an ignite. But Marianne is not a fan of Annie.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's the coolest one.
But right, we're going to the last member of the Keeley tribe, which is Sophie. Sophie without the eye. So who wants to go first on Sophie? Now, remember, the picture on the left was from their Meet Me video, so that explains the Borneo filter. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah, it's giving Borneo. I'll take it away. Okay. The first photo and the second photo, if it was only that fit, I'm snuffing this, period. The last photo, all the way to the right, that fit is so good, like so quality. She even let her hair like down a little bit. It's no longer in the braids. And I think this might have been post braids because it's a little bit wavy. It has some texture. Like, that's just such a good look. She looks great there. I love the pants. And it looks like they have like that sort of like what is that? Like Cannes Film Festival or Cannes Film Festival sort of type of week there. I like really, I like that last outfit so much. It might graze Spark for me. I honestly think that it's not even between Snuff and Spark becoming Ember. I think it's like between Ember and Spark. I just the photo to the left. What is wrong with it? Well, again, I just think it's a little too plain Jane. Like it's again, I think that's another one where like it gives gym class. You know. Like not, and don't get me wrong, like, you don't have to go out there in some Lululemon, but it just, just feels very, very plain. Dig the one on the right a lot though. I'm going to give it I'll give it a Spark. Boom.
It's so fair. That's so good. That was good reasoning. I am going to say Spark as well. And I solely for the right photo. The other two, nothing for me, except for I am a big girl for attention to detail because I wear black all the time, so I pay attention to the little sparks of color. I love how she has the hair tie that matches the top. I don't know if it's because I can't see it close, but like that to me is it's like small things like that. It's very cute. I'm like, okay, girl, I can see it. I see the visuals. And the socks, I think they're two-toned, or I could be wrong.
I think the socks match the color of the top that match the color of the hair.
Right. That is what I was like, she's after my heart. I love details like that. If you can pull the whole look together, I'm not the girl who's going to match her eyeshadow with her shirt. Like, that is my mom. But I can get behind tying your whole outfit from head to toe together.
Yeah.
I love that. So I had to give her a spark. I love it. 10s across the board.
Yeah. Like, for me, I know, Phil, you weren't a fan of the first two looks.
Say talked me into it. Yeah.
The fact that the top matches the hairband, matches the shoe, the socks, I was like, they are all the same shade. I was like, no, that is like something that I love. So like that puts it in the spark area for me. And then obviously the photo on the right, like I love those trousers. Like it's giving a bit of personality, and it's just giving something else. So I'm here for it. Yeah, it's a spark for me. Zaz is saying hints of Coach Komodo vibes. And Marianne also says spark. I love it. So yeah, we're all in agreement here.
Marianne, I'm starting to think you making judgments off her personality, not off the outfit.
Right. That is all of the Keeley tribe, I believe, because I'm hoping that the next one we go to is someone from. I'm not even going to try and say the name. It's like Hughley, I think. Like I'm hoping I've said that name right. Hughley. That's what I'm going with, and it is. We're going to the man, the myth, the legend. I'm not saying what he wants to be called. He's called Rizzo. So this is Rizzo. I'm going to nominate myself to go last, so I can think of some positives to say.
Very interesting. I went first last time. Say, it is all yours.
I will kick this off. Hopefully y'all have nicer things to say. Here's my thing. Anybody who emphasizes that they want to be called Riz God and you have no Riz at all is like insane to me. The outfit is the most like I'm going to my first day of kindergarten. My mom picked out this shirt and these shorts, and I'm just here trying to get through the day. There is no personality whatsoever. And I hate this middle shirt, this middle photo, this like quarter zip with no zip thing going. Like, what is that? Pre-ripped? A pre-ripped top? I haven't done that since I was in 7th grade. Riz, I'm sure you're a great human. I haven't done that since I was in 7th grade. I hate it. Khaki shorts, I've never been a big fan of it. I know I didn't bring this up, but I just am not a big khaki. And he don't have no thigh muscles. Like, I'm all for showing your thighs if you have actual muscles. If you do not have thigh muscles, put them things away. And on top of it, why are your kneecaps red? Okay, unrelated to the outfit. It's just someone, like, I don't know what's going on. There's too much going on.
Crazy.
And there's no, like, the t-shirt. Let me go to the photo that's all the way on the left because I want to address this too. I love black. And you've managed to make black. I'm trying to find a nice thing to say. Hold on. You've managed to make black not my favorite color anymore. Like, I don't, what? And who approved that? How did you get away with wearing black? Because that's my first complaint on that one. I just hate it all around. So it's a snuff. Why are your kneecaps red? To match that was like
intentional. That was so funny. Yeah, no, look. Riz, I think in personality, I will never forget watching his preseason cast video. I feel like I had like I'm going through like a roller coaster with this guy. When I first heard that there was going to be a contestant that wants to be called Riz God, I found that so corny and lame. He was down at the bottom. Then I actually watched his preseason casting video, and I was like, wait, this guy actually seems pretty cool. Like, I can literally see myself like grabbing a beer with this guy. Like, he seems really cool, funny, charismatic. And then I saw these fits. And it is back down to the bottom for Riz. I do not like these fits. I'm going to have to give him a snuff. The photo, I mean, forget me calling them all out. I mean, I just think that they're all pretty, like, there's just nothing special going on at all. The truth is, I'm gonna keep it real here by saying that the photo in the middle, that shirt is probably my favorite aspect of anything that I've seen here. However, even that shirt, for some reason, maybe it's just the shot, it doesn't look like it's like doing him favors, and I'm snuffing, and I apologize because I actually really like Riz God, Rizzo. I don't like, what are we gonna call him? Anyways, I Ollie's like, we're not doing Riz God, but I feel like Riz God is I don't know. I think he's better than these fits.
Oh,
Like that's me giving critique as a compliment. I actually think he's better than these fits.
I like that. That is so kind. Yeah.
I can confirm he is better than these fits. I know of Rizzo, so I can't remember who I've said this to, because I do love an org, online reality gaming, and he was prominent in that community. So I had seen him around. I had seen him play. I can say this. Nick C, I know this person, and he knows exactly what I'm saying.
Nick.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Like this, like Rizzo has oodles of personality, and this is where Riz God came from the org community. The outfits are not giving Riz God, unfortunately. Like I've seen cast photos of he did like in those times, killer fits, and I see here and I'm like, what are these fits? Like, like the one on the right is like, you just found a shirt, like you found a t-shirt. It could have been like you didn't check the size and you just bought it because you wanted the color. Like, I think you said it best, Phil. Like, the fits do not fit like his personality. Like, they don't represent him well
At all.
And I feel like when we talk about Rizzo, we're going to be talking about his gameplay more than his fits, unless we constantly can't stop looking at the fits for bad reasons. But yeah, it's a snuff. It's a snuff. I'm so sorry. I need to move on because I can't look at the fits anymore. Sage. We're going to Sage.
I love this.
This is
a spark. It's a spark for me. I love that top. I also love that pinky peachy tone on her skin. I like it. I'm not a hater of jeans. Like, if that's what you want to do that. But I also like that sweater, that dark purple sweater is a vibe. I love it on her. I think this is good. I like this.
Yeah, she's got this on. I mean, she looks great. And I think that it's like, to your point, everything is sort of like weirdly like darker tones. Like, none of this is red.
Yeah.
And again, like, that's what I actually like about it. Like, none of this is red. She kind of just like, I feel like there's certain people that just go to, casting or wardrobe, and they're like, yeah, like, let me wear this and I'm going to put it on. Like, I promise. And like, she really did. I love how abstract the shirt is. I also really, really love that deep maroon that she has tied around her waist. Like the braid is, this is working. This is working for sure. And you can sort of see a peak in the left photo. The pants that she has in those, I like that. I even think that like I don't know. I really like the color of those too. It's sort of like a pale red sort of. I'm gonna give this a spark for sure. This is like a high spark. I almost hit this with an ignite. I'm being completely honest.
Honestly, very, very if it wasn't for the jeans, it would be an ignite for me.
Ollie with the jeans.
I can't with jeans. I'm sorry. They go down. But I love the fact that she's not wearing red. I love the fact that there is not an ounce of red on her, and it works. Like the purple, the pinks, the maroons, like it just is so nice. Like for me, like I feel like that purple really suits like her skin tone as well in a like such a nice way. And it's just a top I would wear as well.
And imagine this at a merge. Like, nobody's gonna remember unless they see. Like, I would forget what tribe you started on. I love it if it was intentional. I love that.
Yeah, that's another. It's a spark for me. It would be an ignite, but sorry, the jeans. We're gonna move on to J1 now. I'm happy to start with this. I know I'm not a fan of denim, and I know it's denim overalls. But I love the fact he wore denim overalls. Like, I just love the fact he wore overalls. Like, that's such a unique thing that I've not seen on Survivor in ages. That I'm like, this man has come into the show and been like, I'm giving personality. it's the flower top I wish that Jake was wearing. Like, there is personality, there are vibes. I love the fact it's not, again, similar to Sage. There's no red. And I love that. And I'm not even mad at like the challenge outfit. Like, I think it's cool. Like, there's the red in the socks. For me, this is a spark. Like, I just love that it shows it. Oh, I can't think of the word. Like, it. Like, he's different in like the best way for me. He stands out in the best way.
You want to go next, eh?
I'll go next, and you're not gonna like it. It's a Snuff. I hate this look.
Wow.
Overall, sure, but I don't like it. And the only thing I do like is the red socks, and I hate high up top socks. So I hate that for me. That is the only thing I like. I will say I do like the top a little bit, so I should have said that. In the right photo, that color is nice on him, but it's a Snuff for me because it's nothing I would wear.
You know, I'm actually going to give Juwan a spark here.
I knew it.
And I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why. Juwan, so first of all, he is like reinventing the wheel a bit here, okay? We talked about the overalls. The overalls, to your point, Oli, we have not seen this in quite a while, but the truth is we know how Survivor is about branding people. They'll throw overalls on someone who is supposed to be a country person, someone who's a farmer, who's you know, real salt of the earth. The truth is, dude, Juwan's from Jersey. Like, I'm from Jersey, and he lives in LA now. Like, he is wearing these overalls not as a branding piece, but is just what he wanted to wear. It is just for style. It is not to be like, oh, I worked on farms my whole life. Like, no, he's like, this is fresh to me. This is what I submitted. And this is what got let on. And I like that he is reinventing the wheel with that. And honestly, like, this dude knows what he's got. The one on the right, I would never wear that shirt, but I am aware enough to realize that my arms don't look like Juwan's. Juwan has very, very big arms. He's allowed to wear that. You know what I mean? So I actually think that he is. It's a real lucid and conscious decision for him to wear that shirt. I'm giving him a spark. This is great.
Your reasoning was so good. See, I don't know enough about these people. Okay, I'm going to change it to a spark only because of Phil's reasoning, because he is from Jersey and he would not probably typically wear this. It's not an awful, like, it's just not something I would gravitate towards, but with your reasoning, I can be swayed.
Yeah. I mean, I think all of us agree, even Nick City in the chat really like the shirt. I think good. Okay, so we are moving on to the next member of the Hughley tribe, which is Shannon. And I really want to go to Say first because I want to ask her opinion on the striped trousers.
I know. I knew you were going to say that. I hate striped. And I know these are drawstringy looking, or not, not whatever. They have a waistband, elastic waistband. There we go. Yeah, I hate that even more because it's scrunched up and it's stripes. Like, I don't know. I cannot get behind stripes, so you're losing me there. But I will say the middle photo, because I do want to lead with kindness. The socks are fly, and so is that orangey red looking. It looks like a burnt orange to me. I like that color on her. It's a pretty color. And I also, again, I'm really forgetting that this is even a red tribe, because her pink top in the left photo, I like that. I think it's like a tie top on the side, and then she has like a burgundy looking bra underneath, which I can get behind layers. I think that is intentional layering, and I like it. She's showing that she's fit, but she's also showing that she wants to be comfortable, and she likes to get active. I'm gonna give her an overall spark, and here's why: hate the stripes. Cannot get behind the stripes, and she got stripes in her pants and on her socks. Don't do it again. But her necklace. She has a seashell necklace on. She's layering her necklaces. She not only has a seashell necklace, she's showing you that, like, girl, I do this beach life for real. She also, maybe a shark tooth, I don't know. But then she also has another necklace, right? But look at this. Look how versatile she is on the beach. You see it, and then you don't see it. In the middle photo, necklace gone. She's like, listen, I'm going to give you outfits. She's making all of her outfits with her jewelry. I like accessories. So I'm giving her a spark for those reasons and those reasons alone.
I'm right there with you, say. Like, I was gonna give a spark purely for the jewelry and the accessories because I was like, I love the fact that she's come on and it's like the accessories are a part of the outfits. Love that. I also love that there is no red. I love the fact that this red tribe have gone. We're not going to have Rizzo, the rest of them. We're not really going to have reds many. So I like that it's all different kind of red variations and it all works perfectly. Phil, I know you can go now, but it's a spark.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make this quick, and then really quick, I will have to plug in my laptop. But you guys sort of called out a lot of different things that I was gonna call out. The shell necklace, obsessed, love that. The jewelry in general, into it. Photo in the middle, she looks like she's like a leader at LA Run Club.
Yes!
Like, it shows that she is fit. It shows that she is able to get it done. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where we've all seen it every now and again. You know, there's in an early challenge loss, people look around, and even if no one is, it's not easy to blame anyone. You could sort of look around and be like, okay, well, who just simply looks like they're going to add value at the next challenge? Because I get it clearly couldn't have been that person's fault. And I feel like she might get some passes if she ends up being on Disaster Tribe, simply because in that middle photo, like, she just looks fit. Like, she just looks like she is like a run club girl. And I think that is going to do her really, really well in the beginning of the game. The pants, I also am not offended by at all. Personally, she's a spark. She's a spark.
Okay, so we've got sparks all around. Right, we're going to go on to our second to last person.
Oh, good. I have until 12:30.
Okay. I know that. I'm looking at the time being like, we've got to go. So I will be quick with this. I like the fact there's no red again. That there are jeans, and that really upsets me. I like the cardigan because I think that's such a cute, like, that's so cute, and I feel like that fits his vibe. He's a dad, and he's definitely going for dad vibes there.
Yeah,
it's a very safe spot.
I'm so sorry.
You go. No, it's fine. Safe.
I love that you point out the cardigan because I don't often see a lot of men wear cardigans, and I don't think so on this show. But this is the first time where I can actually see that he's on the red tribe. He gives off corporate America. Like, I've seen him in the workplace, like corporate entertainment. Like, they wear this a lot. This is a staple look. His pants aren't jeans. Oh, no, wait. I think those are jeans, but he has a belt on. I am always impressed by people who wear belts. I've said it before. But also, I want one person, whoever goes on the next season, to wear glasses as a statement piece. Not because you actually have to, but it's a choice that you're making for your look.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give him an Ember because I like it, but I don't love it.
Ollie?
No, I've said mine. It was a safe spark.
Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like conflicted about this. I feel like I understand what he was going for, but I'm not sure it's for me. And because of that, I mean, because the whole, like, this is another one, right? Every now and again we have these, right? He's not doing anything wrong. I want to make that very clear. This man is not doing anything wrong with this fit. I just simply think that for me, it's not hitting the way that he thought it was going to hit. And I'm giving this a snuff. Man, I feel bad. But he's doing, like, conventionally, he's doing everything that I like. I like the collared shirt. I like the slacks. Those are not jeans. They look like slacks. I love cardigans. It's one of my favorite wears. But it's weird. His cardigan looks like it almost has a collar, which I really don't like. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. It's gonna have to be a snuff for me. I'm so sorry, Nate.
It's all mixed, but let's see if we can come together with the final person, which is Savannah.
Let's go, Savannah. If I could start here, this is a spark. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it is a bit. You know what? No, it's actually stilted by, I was going to say it's stilted by that sweater, because that sweater is absolutely killer. I love it. I absolutely love it. But you know what? There's more than just that going on. She also has like a bandana sort of wrap around the neck thing going on. And that is really, I think I really, really like that. I don't know if I've ever really seen that on Survivor. So that's also very, very unique. The jean shorts, not offended by. This is a spark for sure.
She had me at the belt. I love a belt. But also the sweater is so cool. And I wonder if it's one of those like reversible ones where it's like plain and she could switch it when she's not wanting to be too loud. Like if she makes it to a merge, she doesn't want to be so noticed. Like that'll be cool to play with, especially the bandana. The bandana can be used in a multitude of ways. Like when you don't want to wear your buff, or when you want to add like a tank top, like one of those bandana tops, like who knows what she's going to do with that. I like versatility. And the middle one is simple, but it's still cute. Like you can tell she's about to go do a challenge, but also it's breathable. And her sneakers, I don't know if they're the same color, but I like the sneakers in both photos. She went with white. You know, I'm a big fan of wearing white. I think it's such a choice. And then she also has another pair that are darker in color. So she's ready for anything and everything. I like it. It's a spark for me. It's almost an anxiety for me, but I like it.
I need to put up Nick says that the pick on the left is the best in the whole cast, and I have to agree. Look, I was fine with denim shorts for Annie. I am fine with denim shorts for Savannah. I love this jacket. I love the bandana. I think all of I love the fact that it's red and it really works. I love her challenge photo. I think that entire look is cute as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ending this on an ignite. I'm not even going to.
Ooh, I like it.
I love everything. And like Say said, I think this bandana could be versatile. Like we saw it with Kenzie with like when she was doing everything with her bow. Like we had the bow and all that. I could see Savannah coming out and just doing all these cute little things. So yeah, I'm here for it. And I'm going to finish it off on an ignite.
And she nailed it. When your sweater is busy, you don't have to do too much with your accessories. And I don't see a ton of accessories going on here.
Exactly. And that is it. We have gotten through every single person for Spark or Snuff. This cast, well done.
Yes.
I have to quickly ask, though, rapid fire, who is your top look? And I'm going to go to Phil first. Who had your
dear. I mean, look, yeah, I'm trying to remember everyone's name. I gotta think. I think that my top look is either Sage or Christina. No joke. No joke. I can definitely get it's between one of those two.
Okay. Say.
I want to start by I owe Christina an apology. I think I was too harsh. I think Christina, please don't hate me. Okay. But my two, Sage and MC. I love color blocking and I love that dark patched looking top that Sage has. I know there's a better word for it, but I can't think of it.
It's like abstract.
Okay. Yeah. Since everyone's gone for two, I'll go for two as well. Savannah, it was very obvious, and Annie. I love Annie and Savannah. I'm going to give them both some love here. So thank you for all of this. I'm taking this away and I'm going to go say thank you so much for joining us. It was an absolute blast having you, Phil, as always. Before we go, though, do need to kind of talk about everything that's going on. So I've got to do that quick rundown. Just a reminder, everyone, that we've got a Patreon. So go subscribe to that. And obviously, it's Survivor 49. So we have got our schedule that is going to be coming up. We've got our pre-show and after show on Wednesdays. We've got Survivor Social on Thursdays. We've got Stock Watch on Fridays. But on Saturdays, as we see here, it is got something for you, which you have me and Phil on. Who knows? They might come back on. We don't know. But there's loads of stuff that we've also got coming up that we've had happen. We've had Babes and Buffs where Tori and myself got to look back at the iconic women of Survivor and make our dream teams. And someone on this podcast may have got onto someone's dream team.
Me?
That they don't know about. I'll mention it afterwards. But that is it. That is everything we've got. Say again, thank you so much. It is always a pleasure. We love you. You are welcome back any other time.
The greatest entertainer there ever was, Say. Truly. You were great at what you do.
This was so freaking fun. Thank you for letting me talk about like people's outfits and not their personalities. Like they cannot hate me. This is all subjective.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it.
Say,
we gave you an out. We gave you an out, Say.
And thank you everyone else in the chat for joining us. We will see you next week where we will talk about the premiere episode of Survivor 49. I cannot believe it is here, but thank you everyone, and we will see you soon.